so strong, because you can also deny the Rel, and Gragas Callista is so strong. Life was also a fantastic Gragas support in the past, has been foregoing it recently. Alistair definitely is going to be one of these frontliners that can soak a little bit, especially with his unbreakable will. But Gen G have themselves...
Because you don't have the follow-up spear where you can hit it without being under threat of turret. You kind of have to all-in more on that. So, you know, it's not going to be great in that regard, but it could maybe potentially net you...
Jace and Zoe. See a bit of a wraparound here as Canna slightly overextended. The Ghost already comes out. Acceleration gate. You can see Canna trying to go for the 1-for-1 as the Undertow is going to land, but they're just happy with a flash, and Clid is just going to run back towards his Krugs.
You know, yeah, sure.
This is super cool from Kuz. Yeah, Clid spots him.
He's up a level.
Yeah, this is really rough. Undertow actually misses as well.
He's dead.
Clid, there's no flash available. That's just going to be Kuz nicking first blood away. Great positioning. And look at this. Kuz has a pretty invisible game in game 2.
Yeah.
Turns it all around here as there's the attract repel on the bottom side. Ruler has to flash to get himself out of the way, and now Life in a bit of trouble. He has his flash available, but an explosive start to this one is now Rascal. This is a familiar situation as Kuz is going to get knocked up. He's underneath this turret. Canna is going to go down, so it's a trade in the end. And Rascal has teleport available here as well, and will be able to, if this is actually something that both of these teams want to fight for.
This Rift Herald is about the time out, Atlas.
Yeah, right.
I'm like actually starting to get a little bit worried. See, when you've got an advantage here, you have an edge, you have to use it.
Well, they want to use it so that they can actually get control over this Drake, as there's the flash forward, and Faker
Huge
just
mistake.
gets baited by BDD. That's a solo kill, and they were trying to give Faker the money for this Rift Herald, as well as now Clid comes on forward. This could be even worse.
Oh, this is a disaster. I don't even think this one's getting connected. It's not. They deny it, and you don't find the win. All right, so we'll watch this one more time. So Faker actually teleports forward, gets the sleep, hits max range paddle star here, and then BDD just flash forward, presses the gameplay button after the Scout of the Week. Like, it's just that simple. You just don't trust that BDD is going to hit the Scout of the Week. I mean, that's Faker's underestimation there.
Yeah, I just don't know whether it's going to be enough with things like the Scion here, as Rascal caught out of position by Canna.
He got baseball batted back, so he has to...
the flash in front, but he's stunned for a little bit too long. Clid running on forward, no mana on Rascal, so we can't exactly help him out. The Clid's going to be able to stride breaker his way out, and Kuz not going to be safe underneath this turret, as Ruler's going to move on over. Teddy shows himself as well.
Yeah, you don't push this any further, but you can get a Rift Herald out of this. I mean, this is a really nice play from T1. You get aggressive, you catch Rascal, you force a big rotation for Gen G, but you have a bigger one on your plate. Now nobody's getting side lane pressure, right? Ruler is not in the bottom lane. If Ruler's in the bottom lane, nobody likes this play that much, but
okay, that's a teleport coming on in. Life looking for the pulverize, finds it there, gives Teddy back to the rest of Gen G. Blade World trying to get some value, and he's going to get stunned. Yep, gameplay for you, Mr. Teddy. Because now Carrier trying to get out of there. Kuz as well, just booping whoever he can. That shock blast was decent. Just don't know whether it's quite going to be enough here, because they've already lost Teddy, and that is their end of team fight.
Again, BDD finds that window to get value. Doesn't even have to flash.
Oh, Big Greedy not actually going to press the Ragnarok button, as in comes the train, and everything misses until the train gets there, and more gameplay for you, T1. Kuz now going to get caught out of position as well, and Gen G. This is definitely a cold ball rolling down a hill right now, as there's the exhaust. Life just desperately wanted to give this kill over to Ruler, and will do so comfortably. Canna trying to get what he can on the bottom side.
I mean, it's just not going to be the same. It's not going to be equivalent, the value.
However, we hadn't been reminded about what Ruler can do, or what Life can do when he gets so much value, as BDD presses R and Faker loses half of his health, and the more and more BDD gets gold, the more and more difficult it is for T1, right? Because BDD's almost at one-shot territory. It's very binary, but it's still just a fact.
And not to mention finals, where maybe a passing of the torch could even occur if Dom1 won it, but T1 have to win now 3 games in a row in this best of 5 to even get us there, and they are falling behind. They cannot even control Baron right now with his poke composition.
Yep, we'll see whether they can rain something in there. Of course, Canna needs to be in position, and Faker as well, but now the re-engage comes forward. We got a lot of buttons being pressed, and now maybe it's the opportunity for T1. But Clid goes golden right in the middle of it. You can see Ruler trying to do his best, but he's going to be taken down. The Baron helps him out. The Samira is dead, though, and now Gen G utilizing the more powerful wallets and just running at T1. That's a very short teleport. However, one that maybe Kuz not going to be able to... Yeah, you do get the extra movement speed from the teleport, but who was I kidding? It's Udyr. Once again.
It's very difficult to use Gen G's comp here against this poke without vision. You can see how much damage you'll take.
Oh, it's a big teleport to come forward here as well, as Clid just says, I don't really mind about it being CC'd, but the Baron is turned away from Keria, looking to try and get into position for this flank play.
They have to hard engage Genji do, or they're going to lose this Baron.
He's outside of vision right now. Rascal getting chunked just a little bit. Clid down to half as well, as the Baron down to 2,000 health. Cuz is going to get stunned. Clid gets into the pit. Can he steal it away? The answer is no. He's just dead as T1 stop their damage. They take themselves to the Baron. Rascal flashes away. Very low health. Buzz is beaten. Faker has exploded. Faker takes control. And Genji have to walk away from a lost fight.
That's a massive pick on a BDD as well. He got greedy. He was trying to get some Scare of the Weak value and maybe even a trading
and
kill.
They're just going to cruise themselves up mid. See whether they can mitigate some of this pressure as Faker looks for the bubble under Ruler. Ruler just martially pushes away.
How is he here? There's pings coming up. Like, you can't let him push that hard. You're not getting that much done here. Like, Kana is just winning the game by himself right now. Genji have to rotate so far back now.
This is just dead. That's an inhibitor taken.
Like, yeah, and guess what? He has teleport too, so you're going to lose the Drake as well.
Oh
Genji,
no,
you've got to respond.
Vision.
Genji!
They can stop this whenever they want. Bubble is just going to connect, and Rascal gets the bad news. Teleport out from Kana. Hasn't quite taken the inhibitor just yet, as that's the decimating smash. This is a big zoom out now, as you can see Cliff trying to get away from Kana. The flash not quite enough. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Faker is taken down by BDD, who's now desperately trying to get out of the way. Keria goes golden, and Teddy gets stunned. Oh no, the scat of the week is a disaster, and now Ruler is bouncing over the fight. It's a triple kill so far, and Genji lost no one.
BDD just won the game for Genji. He's able to stun Teddy before he can use his Inferno trigger. Just as he hits his S rank, he's not able to pull it off, and he gets the kill onto Faker. At this stage in the game, you can one-shot a Zoe. BDD, once again, comes up big. A player we haven't talked about. You talk about the four kings of the LCK, and BDD has been one of the quiet ones this season, but he comes back big in this series, Atlas, and I think he might have just put them into the grand finals.
This is extraordinary. Genji now pushing on the Nexus turrets. Kana, the only man that can save it. Keria up in a couple of seconds. Teddy in 5. Nexus turret number 1 goes down. Keria desperately trying to be the hero, but the Nexus is exposed. And T1 have been 3-0'd by Genji.
Unbelievable turn of events here. Only one Korean analyst predicted Genji to go to the grand finals, but they stomped the more aggressive version of the Game 2 composition. T1 get ahead, but make a few small execution mistakes, and BDD is there to scoop it up once again. The compositions we saw from T1 tonight were so hard to execute. They put everything on the line in this series. They went down 0-2, but had no fear. They put Teddy on his second career